viewers, welcome to another episode of the program Legislator of the Week. Legislator of the Week focuses on the legislators and the impacts they are making in the National Assembly and of course their various constituencies. The program spotlights excellence, honors leadership and celebrates their services. Today, our guest is distinguished Senator Mohammed Ogoshi Onawo. He is a businessman, a philanthropist, and a member of the 10th Senate from Nasarawa South Senatorial District. He completed his secondary education at ATC Apanga before attending Ramat Polytechnic, Maiduguri. He later earned a degree in business administration from Nasarawa State University. He has an NCE in mathematics and economics. He has a HND in business administration. He has 2 master's degrees, one in leadership and strategic studies, and the other one in philosophy. Senator Onawo was a speaker and a member of the 2nd and 3rd Nasarawa State House of Assembly between 2003 and 2011 respectively, before being elected to the 7th and 8th National Assembly, the House of Representatives between 2011 and 2019, representing Awedoma, Kiana Federal Constituency. Senator Onawo served as House of Representatives Committee Chairman on Industries between 2011 and 2015, as well as Chairman House of Representatives Committee on ICT between 2015 and 2019. He is the Chairman Senate Committee on Arts, Culture and the Creative Economy. My name is Ene Ojonuba, your host. Please sit back and enjoy the program. Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much.
Kindly introduce yourself to the viewers.
Well, my name, as you've said, is Mohammed Ogoshi Onawo, Senator representing Nasarawa South. All the details of where I have started and where I am now have been listed out by you. And there will be no point repeating them. Just to add that I also earned 2 master's degrees from NDA, that is Nigerian Defense Academy, Kaduna. I'm currently pursuing a PhD degree. My schedule of activities now is going to determine whether I will be able to finish or not.
Please tell us how the process of transitioning from private business to full-time politics has been.
It's not an easy thing to do, because in private business you're on your own and you take decisions that suit your business depending on the environment you are operating. But in public service, elective one for that matter, it's a very complex thing that whatever you do is subject to scrutiny. It's subject to praises or abuses, depending on how you handle the affairs. So it's a very, very difficult transition. But coming to public service is, if you don't have the heart to want to serve, you cannot abandon your business and come into public service to do your best. And so it's something that we are coping with, and we are praying that those that we are serving will understand and appreciate the efforts we are putting.
Kindly give an overview of the bills and motions you have to your credit so far.
There are so many bills that we have put in the works. I initiated a bill to establish a National Eye Center, Doma, which had gone through all the processes, first, second, third reading, went to the House of Representatives for concurrence. It has gone through, it went through all those processes to the executive branch for assent. We are still waiting for it, almost 1 year along the line. We also initiated a bill for establishment of mining rangers, looking at the situation that is happening in the solid mineral sector. The civil defense is already overwhelmed. They are doing lots of this, and so we felt that there should be a special agency that is saddled with this. It has passed the Senate. It's supposed to go to the House of Representatives for concurrence. I think it's on its way to the House of Reps. We are yet to hear from them. There are so many other motions and bills that we have initiated and that come to the floor of the House.
You are the Chairman, Senate Committee on Arts, Culture and the Creative Economy. Please tell us your roles in that committee.
As a chairman of the House Committee on Arts and Culture, we have the sole responsibility of oversighting the ministry. In oversighting the ministry, we also go through the process of appropriating funds for them. If whatever the executive earmarks for them is not enough, it's our responsibility to lobby to see if they can get more than what was allotted to them so that they can operate efficiently. Unfortunately, the present government does not attach much importance to the ministry. That's why you can see it's almost dead, because 2023, 2024, 2025 was even the worst, when they didn't even fund any project at all, not to talk of that of the ministry. The ministry is supposed to be a revenue generating ministry. It's supposed to be an independent ministry that can generate lots and lots of funds for this country. We have seen countries that do not have any solid minerals at all, any resources at all. They don't have oil, they don't have gold, they don't have all the things that Nigeria is endowed with. But they're making best use of what God has endowed them with, and that's tourism. And it's unfortunate that Nigeria is not giving that sector any attention for now. We pray that the current administration will look towards that area, just like they have shifted their attention from the oil sector to solid minerals now. I pray that they would give the arts and culture that attention that they deserve, so that at least they can increase the fortunes of the country.
If you just joined us, this is Legislator of the Week with distinguished Senator Mohammed Ogoshi Onawo. We'll take a short break now. Please stay with us.
Do you know your representatives in the National Assembly? Do you know their duties, their promises, and their impact? It's time to bridge the gap between the people and their lawmakers. It's time to know your legislator. Know your legislator, a civic power in your hands, only on NTA Parliament. Join us every week as we bring your senators and representatives closer to you. Do you know your representatives in the National Assembly? Do you know their duties, their promises, and their impact? It's time to bridge the gap between the people and their lawmakers. It's time to know your legislator. Know your legislator, a civic power in your hands, only on NTA Parliament. Join us every week as we bring your senators and representatives closer to you.
Welcome back, and thank you for staying with us. This is Legislator of the Week with distinguished Senator Mohammed Ogoshi Onawo. Give us an overview of the empowerment programs or constituency projects you have done so far or intend doing.
When we came to office, we look at the areas that are our constituents, particularly the youth and women, and the women, the widows particularly, are lacking in terms of empowerment. What can we do for them to improve their livelihood? As such, we budgeted sums that would empower them in ICT, tailoring, and so many other areas that we are compiling a record of all we have done. Last year, for example, between July and January this year, we did our best to empower all categories of our constituents. We started with the widows who had nothing to do. We felt that giving them some funds will start them on, because if you give a woman something, she can make a fortune out of it. And most of them, they are breadwinners. God has called them to glory, and they had nothing to do. And then we put them together to see if we can improve their lives. We empowered them, I think each of them with 80,000. There are some that were given 50,000, and there are some that were given sewing machines, some were given computers, and so on. And then we looked at the disabled, they say they don't call them disabled, they call them people with disabilities. We also empower the physically challenged individuals. We also empowered them in several ways. We taught them how to do some trade, how to tie and dye clothes. We collaborated with various ministries that are in charge of these things to make sure that we make their lives better. And we did one after the other until about January, February this year. You can see that 2025 budget suffered a lot of setbacks. The same thing with 2026. My 2025 budget is in front of me. If I'm going to read every one of them to you, it will take your time, and the amounts allotted to each one of them. Unfortunately, none of this is funded. As such, we are pursuing to make sure that some of these things are done so that the women stakeholders are taught on how to improve their livelihood. And so as soon as we do, we are partners working here together. We will get you posted so that at least you can inform our constituents.
How would you assess how you have fared so far as a senator in the 10th Senate?
I want to be frank with you and said we came here with lots of hopes to improve the lives of our people. But I think we have not done much. We've not done much because it's a shame to see that I go to my constituency, I promise them I'm going to do this, I come and sit down during budgeting, I budget for them, and these things are not funded. If they are not funded, there's not much I can do. Even the bills that we try to put across that will touch the lives of our people, it becomes disheartening. And so to assess all of us in the Senate, I think we have not lived up to expectation, because we could have done more. With all the revenue generating agencies over exceeding their targets, we do not have enough funds to do. we need to sit up to be able to meet the yearnings of our electorates.
You are a well-known businessman and philanthropist. Are there plans in the pipeline to export some of your products in the near future in order to better the economy and, of course, the lives of the younger generation?
Of course, every businessman hopes that his business should grow. And if you want it to grow, you definitely need to collaborate with partners across the shores to make sure that you grow your business for the betterment of your business and your country. We are saddled with political activities here. Time is not enough for me to be able to share between my business and my legislative assignment. You know, every business in the world, even call it any type of business, requires proper supervision. If you don't supervise your business, it is definitely going to go down the drain. And as such, we are saddled with the problem of running my office as a senator and attending to my business. And because I have taken an oath to make sure that my constituents are served, my business is now suffering. I pray that at the end of my tenure, I will give more attention to it. But definitely there are plans in the pipeline to make sure that it grows for the betterment of the country. But now my assignment as a senator comes first.
What legacy would you like to be remembered for as a senator in the 10th Senate and in your constituency?
In the 10th Senate, I will want to be remembered for airing out my views, no matter whose axis God. I feel strongly about what is happening in this country. I feel one state solution is not the best for the country. I feel we are not yet ripe for the state police if it is going to come on stream. State police is a good thing. It is going to help in taking care of a lot of things, but we are not yet ripe for it, bearing our state of minds. It is sad that people saddle you with responsibility and then you come and be sycophantic about it. No matter what happens, at the end of the day, you will have to account to your God. If you feel you are too big to account to your people, you will account to your God. And I want to be remembered for somebody who feels strongly about something, and I say it when it matters. We have a lot of stake in this country. We need to be proactive. We need to think about the country standing together as one. We need to remember that those people that put us here require attention. We need to make sure that with the population growing, you will find that about 70% of Nigerians, 250 plus, are within the young age that are supposed to be productive. Our people are supposed to go to farm. There are so many sectors that Nigeria is so blessed that even if you are selling refuge, if you are engaging in refuge business, you can make it. Our people don't need to japa. But because of the lack of one thing or the other, You will find somebody walking onto you and telling you that he has not fed his family for the past 3 days. This is sad. This should not happen in Nigeria. If we embark on agriculture alone, agribusiness alone it can sustain us. Look, there is no local government that you enter today that you not find one business or the other to do. And each local government is endowed with one form of solid minerals or the other. And as such, we should not be in. Look at Ajakota. Nobody is making any effort to bring it alive. All our steel rolling mills are dead. So many other things that need to be done to be able to bring our industries alive. You'll find that even foreigners are in this country today selling sand. It's so sad. Look at our textile industry. If every farmer that was farming cotton before goes back to doing that, we can proudly say we're touching their lives. It is because of lack of something to do that our young boys go into banditry, Boko Haram, all these antisocial vices that they embark upon. And so we pray that the government of the day will sit up, look at what needs to be done so that the lives of Nigerians can get better.
Thank you very much for your time, distinguished Senator Mohammed Ogoshi Onawo. Is there any last word you would like to share?
My last word is to my fellow Nigerians. We are here, 109 of us, 360 members of the House of Representatives that are saddled with the responsibility of making laws for good governance of this country. Many of us, many, I say many, without reservation, do not have the opportunity to do what we have come here to do. Reason being that we have taken partisan politics to the extreme. You either belong to the circle or you are not. And all of us cannot be the same. We pray that our constituents would be soft on us in the sense that they have to understand the difference between a legislative work and the executive work. As a member of the legislature, you are invariably a beggar. You go to beg for jobs to give your constituents. You beg for projects to be cited in your constituency. You beg for everything. But the executives have the power to execute these things by fear. Chairman of local government, governors of a state, and the president of the country. Members of House of Assembly, members of the Legislative Council of local governments, and we are the National Assembly. We do not have the powers that the executives have. Even a minister has the power to do more things in his constituency than we do. And we are praying that there should be that understanding that everything that we are being blamed for, it's not our fault. Build classrooms, provide water, and do everything that the executives are supposed to do. If I am able to do them, I have done them as a beggar. I go to beg, please do this for me, please put this for me in my budget, please do this. And even if they put it, the possibility of them funding it to be executed. Let me give you a simple example. We have requested for 8 kilometers road in Doma, my constituency. The actual cost of this project is 13 billion. What was budgeted for me was 50 million. There are so many roads in this country. If you go into the budget, you will find 22 kilometer roads, 50 kilometer roads, and giving 40 million naira, 100 million naira. These budgets are not for fun. And if I were a member of the executive, definitely that cannot happen. We should stop paying lip service to our projects. If a project is supposed to be given attention, it should be given full attention. And our people should stop comparing us with what the executives do. And by the time we are looked upon as legislators and given the responsibility to legislate alone, I'm sure this country will be better for it.
And that concludes this episode of Legislator of the Week with distinguished Senator Mohammed Ogoshi Onawo. You can follow the platforms showing on your screen for other programs on NTA Parliament. On behalf of the production crew, I am Ene Ojonuba. Bye for now.